Ever wondered how people turn a hole in the ground into fabulous structures like these at the Harwell Science and Innovation Campus? I mean, where would you even start? It's more than just bricks and mortar. It takes teams of highly skilled professionals working together to deliver major construction projects. But more goes on behind the scenes than you'd think. Who designs the structure? Who makes sure it's environmentally sustainable? And who makes sure everyone is where they need to be when they need to be there? These are the jobs you probably didn't even know existed. So what's it like being in the shoes of these professionals? Well, let's see them at work.
As an architect, you can spend quite a bit of your time in the office, but also you can spend days out on site. The role of an architect can appeal to a lot of different personalities. People that have a more sort of structured, practical personality. You need to think quite strategically about the way you do things in architecture, be it sort of the way you draw or the way you design. There are a number of universities that offer an apprenticeship type degree where you can work in practice and study at the same time.
Anyone out there who enjoys the outdoor, who has a particular interest in sciences. This is a job that is really needed, and the construction industry is actually perfect for that, because we can really make a great difference to help everyone within their organization to understand the impacts that their activities or their jobs have on the environment and help them find solutions to reduce those impacts.
Project management's all about people. I tend to think of it a bit like a conductor of an orchestra. You have all these amazingly talented people, architects, engineers, contractors. It's knowing how to talk to all of them and also how to get them to work together. This role is quite interesting. It can take you a lot of places, so you can travel the world.
Civil engineering is taking a client and or architect's vision for a new development and taking the current environment that that site sits within and making that a reality. We've evolved from engineers working at drawing boards where you would physically sit at a large board with your pens and rulers out drawing this, to drawing on computers and now on to modelling these buildings, these structures in 3D. I think this job appeals to those with an inquisitive mind, those who want to look at a complex problem and think of various ways in which to solve it.
My job role is an ecologist, so that involves going out to sites and surveying for wildlife, so badgers, reptiles, botanical surveys, and then working out how to protect all of those species while helping developers build whatever they want to build. Biodiversity is in decline in the UK, so one of the challenges of the job is trying to increase that. So some of the ways we can do that include putting up bird and bat boxes on new buildings, or creating new areas of habitat or green roofs on new buildings. So I've got an ecology degree, but there's lots of other ways that you could get into the job. So for example, one of them is you could volunteer with your local nature conservation groups and gain experience handling wildlife that way.
Wow! All this before we can lay even a single brick. After the scoping, planning and designing is done, it takes teams of people with more familiar skills to turn the plan into a reality. You may think you know about bricklayers, carpenters and machine operators, but let's take a look at how they start out and how important they are to make it all happen.
I was doing art and design in college, I didn't really have any experience in construction or engineering or anything like that, but art and design helped us creating things. Because I feel like I'm quite a practical person. It's satisfying once you've done a job and you can look back at it. On the house I was doing joisting, and when I started that wasn't even like built up. So now they're putting the roof on that house and it's really satisfying. It is really good to get a trade under your belt and be practical because you're never going to lose that.
I'm an apprentice bricklayer and I've been doing it just for under a month. There's many advantages working an apprenticeship. You learn and get paid. On my first day of site, it was very scary. I was very worried to the start. I didn't want to talk to anyone, I didn't want to go near anyone, I just wanted to work by myself alone. But I've worked on my confidence and it's really helped. When I see a building that I've worked on, it makes me feel really happy and it makes me feel really good inside.
So first of all, I shadow my mentor. I watch him do it all first, and he shows me what to do along the way. He lets me have a go with it. And if I do any mess ups, he will show me what I've done wrong, and then he'll show me how to do it correctly. Something new, something I've never done before, and something I enjoy.
I chose this career because I find it quite interesting, working with machinery. I love being hands-on, and it can be a little bit daunting as a girl to sort of think, I'm going into such a male-dominated job. But from my experience, I've always been quite looked after by the lads that I work with, the office staff, the company itself. They've been very supporting of me. My advice to someone who's younger, who decided that they wanted to go into in a construction job or on a crane, I'd say just do it. Don't be afraid to try anything new.
So, just like a football team, it takes people with different skills working together to get the right result, building everything from homes, schools and hospitals to sports arenas, roads and bridges. And you could be a part of it too. Through both university degrees and apprenticeship schemes, there are so many different routes you can take, skills you can learn, and opportunities for advancement. So ask the careers lead at your school to find out more and see how you can build an amazing future in construction.